What if I told you that a small dirty penny from your pocket could actually be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? Most people spend it without a second thought, but collectors know better. Today we're taking a deep dive into a very interesting coin that might be hiding in your change jar right now, the 1956 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny. Before you skip this video or spend that old penny, watch till the end, because one tiny detail could completely change its value. This coin was minted in 1956, near the very end of the famous wheat penny era. Just 2 years later, in 1958, the wheat design would be retired forever. The small D mint mark tells us this coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the most important U.S. mints in history. On the front, you see the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner. Above Lincoln's head are the words "In God We Trust." To the left is Liberty, and on the right you'll find the date 1956 followed by the small letter D. That tiny letter might not look important, but for collectors, it can make a big difference. When you flip the coin over, you'll see 2 wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. This design represents America's agricultural strength and history. Collectors love wheat pennies because they come from a time when coins were made with more detail and meaning than many modern coins. In 1956, the Denver Mint produced more than 1 billion pennies. That sounds like a huge number, and it is. This means most 1956 D wheat pennies are fairly common. But here's what most people don't understand: a coin's value is not just about how many were made, it's about condition, rarity and errors. That's where things start to get interesting. Most examples you'll find today are worn, scratched, or dirty. Those usually sell for just a few cents over face value. But if your coin is in better shape, the value rises quickly. A lightly worn coin might be worth a bit more than $1. An extremely fine example can sell for a few dollars. Uncirculated coins, ones that never really saw use, can be worth anywhere from $5 to $20 or more. High-grade uncirculated examples have sold for $50, $100, and sometimes even more, especially at auctions. The Denver Mint was known for producing strong strikes, but not every coin came out perfect. When you look at your coin, pay close attention to the D mint mark. If it looks weak, doubled, misplaced, or unusually shaped, that could add extra value. Small details matter a lot to collectors. Now this is the part you really need to pay attention to. Some 1956 D wheat pennies have minting errors, and these errors can turn an ordinary penny into a valuable collectible. Look closely at the date, the word Liberty, and In God We Trust. If you see doubling in the letters or numbers, that could be a double die error. Depending on how strong it is, that kind of coin can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars.